Hello there, everyone. This is Quiversee, and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts. Last time we took down Sephiroth in the Platinum match in the Olympus Coliseum. A match that was once considered the most powerful threats in the entire game. But that was before Final Mix came out. Or the HD re-release. Specifically, I think. Because Final Mix originally did come out in Japan before the HD re-release, and I think it was the HD re-release that added the thing we're about to do. I don't know for sure. Anyways, we're in Hollow Bastion. And this path right here, this is where we chased Maleficent before, when we fought her into her dragon form. And it's back. We can go in there. There is something in there for us to fight. Now, before anything else, I didn't really change anything in terms of abilities or equipment, but I did reset everyone's items. I've got a combination of elixirs and mega elixirs on Sora, mega ethers with 1 mega elixir on Donald, and a whole bunch of mega potions with 2 mega elixirs on Goofy. That is all of the mega elixirs that I have. Basically, no holds barred. I am going in full force here. I'm gonna save because I didn't do that at the end of the last one. And let's dive in. For the record, I have only ever gone and done this fight once. And by that I mean, I've only beaten him once. I don't remember how many times it took me to beat him, but I do remember it being way harder than Sephiroth. Although, considering how last time went, maybe that's not as high a bar to clear as I thought. Anyway, let's go. That was strange.
Who are you?
It seems you are special too.
Ansem?
That name rings familiar. You remind me of him.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're not home. You are incomplete. Allow me. To test your strength.
We now have a fight against an entity that for now is only known as the Unknown. As you can see, his weapon of choice appears to be some kind of light blade and lots of powerful magics. He doesn't need to have as much hit points as Sephiroth did, but he does not leave any openings, nor does he pull punches. Although, he is, as a result of his hit points, dying a lot faster than I was expecting him to already. But once our mana reserves and whatnot run out, we might be in trouble. Then again, there's also a chance that I might just be at a point where I am just straight up overpowered for both him and Sephiroth. And that might be why I'm having such a relatively easy time. Uh-oh. I forgot I had strike rate equipped. Alright, Dark Master of Nothingness. Whoa. Alright, you're going back to the blades now. Just defend while you're doing that. You and those laser shots. Woo.
This is it. Let's go.
I remember this being a lot harder than this. When I fought him before, I must have been a much lower level. Oh, I forgot about this attack. Hello, shiny orb lasers. Whoa. Okay. Maybe I did speak a little too soon there. He almost got me.
Let's go.
Look.
This is it.
I don't like that attack. Oh, I can't guard against that. I can only dodge it. That's good to know. What are you doing? Oh, I know what's going on. There we go. He basically took over my action commands, and I had to hit the correct one as it constantly shifted. I actually do kind of remember that move now.
This is it.
All right, you. Come on, you're almost done. And that was it. I got him on my first try. That was anticlimactic.
Impressive. This will be enjoyable.
What are you talking about?
It is beyond your comprehension for now. Until we meet again.
Wait, what are you?
I am. But a mere shell.
Yay! And another Ansem report. He who doesn't exist. Fun little fact, by the way, about that guy. The cutscenes there, yeah, it was taking voice lines from other cutscenes in the game and just kind of splicing them together, which is why some of it sounded a little weird. You know, it's funny. I feel like I was way overpowered for that and for Sephiroth, but at the same time, when I was starting to look into some of the stuff that I've been missing, online the recommended level for like taking on Kurt Ziza specifically is level 75. I'm not that much stronger than that, really, which is weird to me. I don't know. I genuinely feel like I was over-prepared and overpowered. I kind of wish I could fight him again and maybe take off my Ultimate Weapon Keyblade for it, just to kind of get a comparison. In fact, you know what? Before I go any farther, I am going to unequip the Ultimate Weapon, and you know what? For the heck of it, let's dial our power back down to its bare bones and just get a comparison on just the random Heartless. Okay, they've still got their super weapons, but Donald and Dawn and Goofy are still relatively strong.
Come on.
But yeah, even without the ultimate weapon, we're still killing things in just a couple of swings at this level. I don't know, maybe I did overdo it. It's a weird thing to complain about. Especially because at the end of the day, it was my own doing that did it. Man. Anyways, there's a reason I'm actually out here, and it's not just to test my blade. I'm also looking for something, because in addition to doing this, I wanted to do one other thing just in case things didn't take that long, which, you know, that's what happened. I don't even know why I'm bothering to pick stuff up. I don't need items anymore. The fact is, there are actually a couple of accessories and treasure chests that I've missed. And while I'm sure there might be some other treasure chests in general that I've missed, there's 2 accessories that I want to grab that I've missed. And one of them's around here-ish. It's in the lift stop specifically. I just don't know what entrance it's in. It's over there. And I know that you get to it from somewhere around here. Maybe if I mess with it? Oh. Maybe if I go underneath it. There she is.
Force.
The Royal Crown. You know, I guess if I really wanted to dial my power back, it would be to also equip all of these, but I don't think my accessories are giving me that much boost. Royal Crown reduces... Oh, interesting. So it gives a lot of elemental defense and MP, but it reduces strength. And it raises your MP more than the Crystal Crown. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, there's one more accessory to grab, and I might as well go and grab it. And to get it, we need to get out of Hollow Bastion, because it's not here. The last accessory I am missing, as far as I can tell, is here.
Deep freeze.
Because apparently you can turn these off with Blizzaga. I just didn't notice it because it wasn't an instant thing. Can I hit 2 of them? Not really.
Deep freeze.
This one's also just being really stubborn.
See ya.
There it goes. But yeah, apparently there is an accessory you get by destroying all of these braziers' flames.
Deep freeze. Deep freeze.
Can't be too close or else it doesn't work. Can't be too far or else it doesn't work.
See ya.
Gotta be just right.
Deep freeze.
There it is. Holy Gummy, of course. Wait. Holy Gummy. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. A Shiva Belt. Reduces ice damage by 40%, raises max MP, and boosts magic power. Nice. Very nice. Well, with that, I guess this is going to be a little bit of on the shorter side. So, let's do one last little thing after I make my way here to the end of the world. And we'll give our journal one last perusal. Where everything is complete. There's not going to be a stamp in the minigames section, unfortunately. Okay, so actually, it turns out that what I said about Jiminy's journal was incorrect. There is actually a stamp regarding the the minigames, and it's a minigame I never knew existed. Surprise, surprise. Apparently, what we're supposed to do. No, there's supposed to be a way to like do something here in the climbing trees or in the vine jump sections. Now, I do still have to figure out how to actually do it. But apparently we're supposed to be able to interact with a flower? I don't know. So, truth be told, the whole reason I even found this out, I'm gonna try this entrance, is I actually have already beaten the game by this point. And when I was done, I was just I took a moment to take a look at the trophies because I was curious. Ah, this is it. But I took a look at the trophies and it said there's a trophy for getting all the mini games. But yeah, there it is. There's a little yellow flower here. Try time trial. There's 4 courses apparently. Okay, well let's try the jump course. I am now a minigame maniac. Okay. Well, I don't really know what I'm trying to reach. But I'm vine swinging. This is a time trial. I have not been given an objective. Where am I supposed to go? Maybe go over here? I don't need your stinking vines. I can fly. I don't know why I'm bothering with them. Maybe I just need to go over to the end? Finish! And that's that. Okay. I'm gonna guess that there isn't really a prize for doing this, but I am curious what the different courses are. Like, that just seemed like that just seemed like nothing what I just did. Granted, I probably could have done this ages ago. I don't know for sure when this unlocked, but I'm gonna bet that it was after I beat the jungle. Okay, so what's the trap course? Oh, I see. Hold on. If I do this, danger, danger. Okay, so if you have, are those supposed to be like? I think they're ropes, but they almost look like they're trying to be like snakes or something. But I'm gonna guess that I would lose my grip and fall. So is that all that this is? Hang on, I want to take a look at like the expert course. And also it's kind of funny though that if that is all that changes is the ropes, that you basically can cheat all of them with the power of glide, which would explain there being no prize. Because that's kind of silly. So what's the expert course? What is this? What is expert? There are all these trap ropes, which is just be quick. I'm actually gonna let danger happen. Yep. So that's what happened with danger. It just fall. It just falls. I do gotta see. I gotta see if there's anything else that's different. This will be the last one. And I'm just not even gonna touch the ropes. It looks like all it does is replace more and more of the ropes. What the heck is with the names? Like you have the jump course, the trap course, the acrobatic course, and the expert course. And it's like, they're all jump, so why call it jump course? Trap course makes sense because you're replacing some of the vines with trap vines. And expert course is, you know, you have the hardest one where they're all traps. I don't really know how you would differentiate from beyond that. But yeah, with that you get a complete thing. That's it. Right, I just wanted to go ahead and record that now that I knew about it. I don't really need to do the chronicles. I do want to do the Ansem's report, but I also want to look at some of the Heartless stuff. So the Grand Ghost is the one we needed to heal to death. I never did look at all the names of the advanced Heartless. Approach the Phantom and use set items for a startling discovery. So it does tell you there. Sheltering Zone. I guess that's the bigger jellyfish thing. Chimera? Oh, that's what you're called. Interesting. Kind of a weird name for it, if you ask me. The jet balloon. Okay, so that's the stupid fish balloon. I prefer fish balloon to jet balloon. Yeah. Behemoth. Destroyed Behemoth. Arch Behemoth. For some reason. I really don't know why they have 3 categories when they're literally exactly the same in every way, shape, and form. There's the Neo Shadows. Combining their powers allows them to attack Sora while also healing themselves, leaving even just one alive will result in a never-ending battle. Nice little trick. Our little white mushrooms. Wait. Oh, it says they might give you an item if you help them. For some reason, I thought they said they might help you if you give them an item, which is weird. Good old rare truffles. Sneak Army? Wait. Sneak Army, a heartless similar to but more powerful than the Stealth Sneak. This is the black one. But the tournament's called them Stealth Sneaks, not Sneak Army. What the heck? That's dumb. Old pot centipede, of course. Kurt Ziza, heartless that emerged from the keyhole by the princesses. Okay. It swung its 6 powerful arms to attack Sora Company and block their attacks, but Sora sought out its weakness and emerged the victor. And the Phantom, ghost-like heartless that haunted the clock tower, standing far away from Neverland. Fluttering its eerie cloak, it cast a spell to take Sora's heart. Having no physical body, regular attacks were useless, but in the end, Sora and company discovered its weakness and prevailed. That weakness being, strike it in the heart. And I just want to find... Where are you? Are you in this one? Or are you in... You're in 2. You're in 1, aren't you? I want to pull up Sephiroth. There you are. Once known as the greatest of swordsmen, his whereabouts have been unknown for some time. He challenged Sora to a one-on-one duel. No one knows why he has suddenly returned. Apparently, he and Cloud have crossed paths before. I literally just wanted to look at Sephiroth's thing. And unknown, a mysterious figure who appeared in Hollow Bastion. We currently know nothing about him. Although we are getting ready to face against Ansem, and he said that name rang true. Ansem, as a researcher and ruler of his world, he studied the Heartless and delved into many secrets of the worlds. While studying the heart and the darkness within it, he was possessed by darkness and ultimately destroyed his own world. He sacrificed his body to attain great power, and later possessed Riku's to regain a physical presence. Failure to stop him means the end of all worlds. And with that, let's take a look at his report. So we've already read a good chunk of these pages, but just kind of refresh. So page 1, he was just talking about how he was dedicated to pursuit, and he was musing about the darkness of the heart. Page 2, he's saying it's his duty to expose what that darkness is and explaining his experiments and discussing the creation of the creatures born of darkness. Page 3, he is musing about those creatures and has given them the name of Heartless. Page 4, providing them living and non-living samples resulting to the living, born of those who have lost hearts to seize hearts from others, and saying that they are the darkness. Picked one out for observation. Opened a locked door with a giant keyhole, of course. Ah, yes, discovering the heart of the world, and saying that that's the goal of the Heartless. And studying materials from a meteor. Does it say anything about that meteor? Hang on. I'm now studying a material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find. Born to our world, elastic to the touch. When 2 pieces are combined, they bond easily. Is he talking about gummies? I don't think I realized that before. I think he's talking about gummies for gummy ships. That kind of lines up, I think. Page 8. Finally. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mysteries shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless. By recreating the conditions that spawn Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine's test run successfully created a Heartless. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless show nearly identical traits, but the 2 types should remain distinct for the purposes of the experiment. So I will mark the ones that are created artificially. Oh, I forgot about that little detail. So this is the explanation of the difference between the pure Heartless and the emblem Heartless. The emblem ones are artificial, whereas the pure ones, the shadows, the dark balls and such, are natural. Forgot about that. And now we move on. Page 9. Simply astonishing. Today I had a guest from another world. He is a king, and his vessel is built of that material that composed the meteors. It is gummies. He called these pieces gummy blocks. It seems that my opening the door has opened a path to interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest. That of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. The key opens doors. It must be connected to the door that I am. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky, and deep within each world, lies a door to its heart. The heartless desire those hearts. Born out of the darkness in people's hearts, they seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The heartless come from people's hearts, as does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart the world of the heartless? I will pursue the answer there, and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade, and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge into the depths of darkness. Opening the door to a world's heart causes its walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why these gummy blocks can travel freely to other worlds. I know the catalyst of this collapse, the appearance of the Heartless. However, it will take time to search out the world's doors and to retrieve each heart. Furthermore, the doors can be locked using a Keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of this key appears in this world. If the princesses and the Keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I've chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds the princess's powers, but I will find out. She may lead me to the key barrier. I shall set her free and observe. Pretty sure he's talking about Kyrie there. The body is gone. The heart should have returned to the Heartless. Yet nothing. This one is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of a Heartless. A close eye must be kept on the situation. Much is still unknown. To get to the realm of darkness, one must go through the doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's hearts connect. Beyond this world is a place in which darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the realm of darkness, the realm of light, and the world in between. Wherein lies true nirvana? Where does the body go when it separates from the heart? If the soul remains within the body, is it still considered to be deceased? When the heart returns to the Heartless, physical form disappears. But that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form in another world. If that is the case, then it is possible for one to exist in two worlds. A being that is neither darkness nor light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart, a mere shell of its former self. The relation between the heart and body is complex. However, I am certain that if your self exists here, then by definition, the other cannot truly exist. The other, the one which does not exist, shall be dubbed nobody. Bit of foreshadowing in that one, eh? Well, that's the full report. There is nothing left to do besides open the door. And that's what we're going to do next time on Kingdom Hearts. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.